It's a yeah, so but in the bad weather and thing.
Right? I ain't gonna lie, this weather so fucked up over here. I
That's
thought
the situation set up yesterday.
you and me so hard yesterday, but I ain't gonna lie. You and me hard yesterday, dude.
Man
Anyway,
sitting up in there like Indian, but
welcome to 2 for 2 podcast. I am your host, Rivers. Episode, what, 4? We got episode 4 today. Today
yes,
I'm here with,
four.
right, I'm here with my close friend and host, ABS. Today we got a special guest, very special guest, young producer, entrepreneur, doing some major things in the city.
I'd go.
Ranging them from time.
I'd go.
Wizzo, what's going on, Wizzo?
I'd go. I'd go. The same way, Kim. Easy.
Yow.
It's your boy.
What's good, man?
Everything smooth, dog. I'd go. Let me just let y'all know it's your boy Clayton Wizzo. Alright, like I say, young entrepreneur in the building, trying to be, a successful, self-made kind of individual.
Talk your shit, young man. Talk your shit.
Going after your dreams, never letting anyone come inside your way, no matter who it is. Understand supporting could come from the places you expect it to come from. However, you gotta keep pushing and lay a brick every day, like Nip said. Alright, shout out to my boy Rivers. We go way back to fucking Dolphin Key. This nigga used to be taking pictures in the water. I used to be training the dolphins. At the same time, all this is to be, flirting with all them tourist guys and then coming through.
Hey, hold on,
Shout out my nigga Davies. You know what I mean? We go way back to high school. We play in the same high school basketball team. You know what I mean? You go way back. Bro.
Hey, what's good, really man? What's going on with you? How's your mental health? What's going on with them? 2 of you.
My mental health is good, nigga. But hey, thanks to Mother Nature and the sweet, but illegal plant of cannabis, my mental is awesome. How was your mental?
That's what I'm glad you asked. I had a few days when I was down, but hey, I had to take that and turn it around. Can't really complain. Just doing good. Hey,
you got to get some stress out again.
Man.
No stress. Not no more. That was last year.
Get yourself a wife, my brother. Get yourself a wife. Alright.
That was last year, bro. Ain't no more stressing about this year. What's going on though? Like, what you been up to during this quarantine? Like, we're keeping you busy. I know you got a few things up your sleeve. You got the app. You got the clothing line.
Who you talking to me?
You're paying attention, bro.
I was trying to figure what you was talking to. Oh God, I was trying to figure.
What I said talking to?
Alright, so
what is you drinking on right now?
Well, what's the national drink of every Bahamian man? Let me ask you.
Hennessy.
Alright then.
What you sipping it with? What you chasing it with?
Apple juice, man.
Apple juice.
That's on the apple juice right now.
Yeah.
I see that.
And you see, I've been smiling since this shit started recording. Like, I should tell
you. Makes sense.
It's the happy juice.
Yeah, what you got going on, man? What you working on now? What type of music you listening to? Hey, we know your influence with Nipsey. What are you listening to besides Nipsey?
So, I listen to like Problem. First of all, I listen to Nipsey majority of the time. But artists I listen to on the regular would be like Problem. I also go back into like the J Stone, the entire All Money In team. I really support them. Even if I just playing their music just to hear it in the background, that's what I'm playing for the most part. At the end of the day, that's still gonna hit me some kind of way. Something's gonna stand out and trigger something of my mental to resonate with whatever was said in that song. But yeah, so I let it play in the background sometimes. Other than that, you got artists like what's the name? You got I'm drinking. I'm sorry.
Hey,
but
let
me show you something. But my main one though is like All Money In for sure. So anything with All Money In, you can guarantee I either took a listen to or I listen to on the regular.
So you pulling inspiration from the West Coast vibe
all day.
I I really fuck with the West Coast. I really fuck with the West Coast right now.
Yeah, man. That's it's.
Especially the neo soul from the West Coast. I like the rap right now. It a little stagnant, but hey,
Let me show
it,
you.
it
No, don't say the rap is stagnant. Let me show you something.
hey R&B coming
If you,
back.
hold on,
Neo soul R&B
but
Hey,
coming
what's going
back.
let's
on with
go.
this man in R&B, bro?
Let's go
Hey,
back.
listen to
Hold on,
me.
hold on. Before you go for, let's go back to hip hop and West Coast hip hop. All right, you say it's stagnant. If you're someone that frequents West Coast music, then it won't be stagnant to you. However, West Coast and East Coast music has a clear difference in content. All right,
See,
from production to freaking lyrics, bro. All
see,
right,
but I don't really fuck with too much niggas in the West Coast. Now,
but
if you give me some suggestions, then I would probably listen to
listen.
them.
All right, so I don't know if you have Tidal, but it's probably
Yeah,
on
no, I
YouTube.
don't have title.
It's
I don't
probably
have
on
title.
YouTube. But
And Apple
watch
Music.
it's a video album that Problem just dropped out. It's called A Compton Story. All
Yeah, I
right,
was supposed to check that out.
go and watch it. It's 20 minutes
The
long.
content story?
A Compton Story. All right, it's
Nah.
20 minutes long, and he gives you every single sound of the West Coast in that album or that video album. You will enjoy that. All right.
Where you watch it?
I watched on Tidal. I subscribe and they keep it
Got
black.
it.
So
I
I
can't watch it
support
on
Jay
YouTube.
Z. You probably could catch it on YouTube now. Actually, he has it on his Instagram. All right, so you can check out his
He has a link
Instagram.
to it on his IG?
He has the entire thing up on his Instagram IGTV.
Oh,
So
all right, so
you can go and watch it there too. And
Alright, alright.
it's really neat how he put it up. You hear every single song from the album, although there's no physical like album like MP3 only. You would enjoy every single part of it. He tells a legit story from beginning to end, and that. So
Hey,
it's really nice. Go
tell
ahead.
us what you've been working on personally with yourself. Like what you've been working on business wise. What you got going on. I know you got the clothing line. You got the app. Tell us about that. Now we know what the app is about.
Yeah.
Tell us how it could benefit the people. We gonna hear this.
Well, everyone likes free things, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone likes to be rewarded. So basically, what Bahamian Stomp is all about is basically getting
Hold
or
on.
allowing.
For the people that who don't know, Wizzo Radio is developed. I don't know if you in partnership or if you is the sole founder of this app, but you have developed an app
I am the
called
owner of the business, 100% owner.
100% owner
All
of
right,
Bahamas Stamp. Now tell us what this
Bahama Mobile Stamp.
Bahama Mobile
All right,
Stamp.
Bahama Mobile Stamp.
Tell us what the app about.
All right, so what we do is instead of you being the type of customer that goes to a business, and everyone has a particular business they go to, whether it be for pharmaceuticals, whether it be for grocery, whether it be for clothing on the regular, it doesn't matter. Everyone goes to a particular store. Everyone got their choice of business or choice of store to go to for any of their needs. So what we're doing is actually creating a program that would actually reward you as a customer if you continually shop with a business. All right, so we're introducing digital loyalty programs where we give the business their own application that they can promote their brand on, and you as a customer will be able to use that application to not just get rewards the more you shop with that business, but you would also be able to capitalize on any kind of offerings that they may have within the store, whether it be an instant deal like a 30% store-wide sale, or buy or BOGOs, or any kind of offers that they may have within that business. You can capitalize like from within that application, and be able to go to the store and purchase it or redeem it. All
So
right, so
it's like business affiliate. Like you hosting the
it's
affiliate app.
yeah, so it's a software as a service. So we just give you the platform. However, it's going to be totally branded to your business. All right, so with your logo, your color scheme, your customized offers, your information, your Google Map applications, all that kind of stuff. So we give you all of that access to it, and the technology to be able to maintain communication with that customer, whether it be via text blast, email blast, a birthday shout out, a holiday message, anything of that sort. You can actually maintain a relationship with that particular customer or with your entire group of customers once they register with your business from the application.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. So you had guys, you had first year.
No, so
Download.
That's only one though, and trust me, ladies, that might sound like a lot, but to be honest with you, that's passive income. All right,
All right.
that's my passive income. All right,
Yeah.
that's something that I looked into because I use it for my main business, which is my audio visual company. I
Right.
was looking for a way to
I was gonna
maintain.
ask you about that.
Yeah,
I was
so
gonna ask you more about that
and
company.
and it's
Just
just it's
plug
just
it, plug in for the people so they can find out. Tell them
yeah,
how to
plug
get
it
it.
in. Plug it in, bro.
it's BahamaMobileStamp.com.
Mm.
All right, you can go on that website right now and find any kind of deals or offers from any kind of business that may be using our platform right now, and you'll be able to capitalize on their offers and become a part of their VIP club or their birthday clubs or whatever they're offering when you register with their business. All right, so yeah, log on and get that. However, like I was saying, that Palm Over Sun became passive income because I was looking for something to help my business, which is Trevents, which is an audio visual company that I started, with just, a speaker and, a DJ turntable, which I still have behind me. I was playing on it for the last 2.5 hours while
Right.
drinking
Mm.
Hennessy. While drinking Hennessy. All right, just let you know. All
you know,
right.
you know the vibe.
Sound boss.
So yeah, me and my brother was mixing up on it for a minute, and that's my baby, to be honest. Old Faithful, you always have one of those. But yeah, so basically, it's a company I started with, just like how you see it behind me, just a speaker, and then the turntable sitting down right on the table below it. All right, so
where do you pull the inspiration from like that?
all
Like
right,
when you realize that you wanted this was something you wanted to do.
let me go back to the beginning. Then.
Yeah, bro.
All right,
We here. That's what we here
so
for.
all right, so watch this. I was working where all of us worked before, Delphin Key. You
Right.
know, my
Because I know, not to cut you off,
no,
but
go
I
straight.
know, like from I remember you, you always was into music,
Mm-hmm.
and
Uh,
you was more so on the side of being an artist in terms of being a producer or
I,
being in
and let me show you. I'm still an artist. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm
right.
still an artist. However, it's growth. I mean, it's levels and expansion of your knowledge and skill set that you can do to become even more than just an artist.
That's what I
So
wanted to
so
ask you there.
it's
Like
just it's
when
just
was that
growing.
transition? When
All
was that
right.
transition for you to say that, hey, all right, let me expand this knowledge or let me expand upon what I want to do in terms of music. When was that?
All right. So like I was saying, I was, I started working within the hotel and hospitality industry before I even graduated high school. I was still in the 12th grade, and once I finished my final exams, I started, a full time job over, at the Atlantis and working with as a CSR at Dolphin Key. But I would always be the one, walking with headphones in my ear, in the gate and out the gate, listening to music, whether it be my own music or anything of that sort. But as time passed, I moved to California, came back home, started working there again, and then it started off with me growing within Dolphin Key, where I realized I could actually use the same kind of, steps or stepping stones or milestones that I did at Dolphin Key in my same entertainment career. So it started off whereas, I was a CSR, in Dolphin Key working at, what's it called, what thing called orientations
Right.
orientation 1, 2, and
mm-hmm.
3, whatever the case may be. So I'm there, preparing customers, and then from there I became, a part of the photo department or something of the sort, where I learned, real customer service at that point, and then from there I became a Dolphin trainer, so there's levels, where I started from the bottom, working my way up. I worked in every single department at Dolphin Key, so once I got fed up with doing something that I enjoyed it. Don't get me wrong. However, I realized that it was something else that I wanted to do in my life, which is pursue my dreams and working in the music industry or in the entertainment. So I quit that job out of the blue, don't know what I can do next. And really and truly, God blessed me with a random email about a hospitality training program within another hotel. So I jumped on that. Making about $75 a week, bro. It's real stipend type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I dug it out. You know what I mean. And once I was completed with the program, they hired me on the spot. Because of my experience in the Photoshop at Dolphin Key, they put me in the photo department at Sandoz until I was able to get a spot within the entertainment department because they only have certain positions that they can actually fill in. So
Yeah.
once the spot was opened up, I transformed there, and I was able to work in entertainment and expand my skill set. I learned how to DJ, in Sandos and so forth. Like really DJ. Like I was doing little shit through virtual DJ and all that stuff in California. However, when I really hit Sandos and had to do it like on a nightly basis, that's when I really,
Mm-hmm.
really learned DJ skills. So I was already a rapper on my way up to Sandos. At Sandos, I became a DJ. In addition to that, I got proper mic skills, so I can talk on the microphone and host shows and what's not. And then I was also an audio visual technician, whereas I learned how to do event setups and so forth. So throughout my and this gonna be a long story, bro. To be honest with you, sorry if I'm dragging this
Give
shit
us,
on,
give us.
but
We just need the nitty gritty.
yeah. So during my time at Sandos is when I really got that trigger to say start something of your own just in case shit was to hit the fan with where you work at.
Mm-hmm.
They can always take away your job, but they can't take away, your knowledge
Your
and your
balance.
skills, you know what I mean, and your
Yeah,
talents and
yeah.
all that. So
So,
what I did was I invested in myself. I split up my paychecks, because first of all, that whole stipend shit was a whole test for myself, bro. $75 a week for a nigga like me who fucking need at least a quarter.
For anybody, bro, $75 a
I
week. This
say,
ain't even
dog,
50 and
dog.
60s, dog.
yeah,
So
man. Hey,
so
people
fucking
don't understand the sacrifice of
real,
becoming an entrepreneur. Like it takes
Yeah.
sacrifice.
real talk. So with me actually, already understanding, hey, adapting to, surviving off of a $75 paycheck, I was able to break up my paychecks that I was getting, once I was a full-time employee, into a system where I was, 40, 30, 30, where I could actually invest in myself, maintain a particular lifestyle that I enjoy, as well as, capitalize on some savings. Okay?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Before I went into my investment mode of life, um, my girl could tell you, bro, I was showing her fucking bank statements of like 10 grand and shit, like easy. That's just how easy it was to like stock up shit and manage your money so easily. So basically all the money I was saving up, I was able to invest in my shit, and that's how trade events began.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Where, where did you see the roadblocks, especially over here in the Bahamas? Like, where did you run into roadblocks when it comes to establishing your business and opposed to where you want it to be? Like, what was some of the struggles you ran into?
Good question. So basically, it's really tough to get something off the ground as a no name and whatever industry it is that you want to go into, especially with a
And in the
tough,
Bahamas, there's all type of black
exactly,
crabs, bro.
exactly, especially with a tough, Bahamian economy. So basically, what I did was I kind of like went beyond that, and instead of focusing on just the local market, I went to the World Wide Web. I was able to put myself on the internet, and I got a first. Once I got my first hit, that was basically it.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah. So the first
Yeah.
hit really, was the stepping stone into getting everything else, and it all comes down to maintaining a relationship with that customer, just asking them for a review after service. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
give me a review. Tell me how I actually performed. And use that shit and attach it to a photo, post it on the gram, and that leads to more people trusting your services and whatnot. So that's how I really kicked
Hey,
off the events.
hey, growth is a serious thing. You
Yeah.
You matured, man. Like from the last
Yeah,
time we had
the
conversation. Like,
vernacular and the vocabulary, right?
yeah, you had it right. You had a vibe.
I was educated, bro. That's
Yeah,
how it goes.
let's pause
Shout
that
out to all
thing.
them educated niggas
So-
out there.
Shout out to Full Sail Academy. Yeah,
All right.
I'm not, bro.
That's where you went to school in LA.
No, in LA, went to the Art Institute. I didn't
All right.
finish school in LA. I finished school in Florida, actually. I was
All
an
right.
online student with Full Sail Academy. Graduated in 2018 with a bachelor's in audio production. Also
Well, shout out
got
to
my
that.
master's in cannabis, thanks to CTU. All right.
This guy.
Yeah, I guess nigga get us canceled when you're talking.
Yeah, they did.
Fuck.
Yeah, let's cancel on our 4 episode, but
But you know everyone
Y'all
to
think
ask
I
you.
joking? Oh no, y'all think I
No,
fucking
we know that.
joking? Y'all
We know.
think I'm
Hey,
joking?
come back here, man. We have anything to
Y'all
do.
think I'm fucking joking? But you see the shit ass
This
nigga?
nigga.
You see the shit ass nigga? I am fucking certified in cannabis, bro. Don't play me, dog. Don't play me, bro. All right.
this guy.
Hey, listen to me. You gonna be paying our bills. You gonna be paying our bills if we get canceled.
Let me show you something, bro. Let me show you something. Me even getting certified in cannabis is just me showing you that you need to be two
That's
steps
remarkable,
ahead.
though.
You need to
That's
be two
remarkable.
steps ahead of the fucking world, bro. Be 2 steps ahead of your country, bro.
Real shit.
You see, they already got this shit talking in CARICOM or whatever the hell is CARICOM, you know what I mean, and Parliament or whatever, you know what I mean? So if they already discussing it, it's going to be, you know, something that's going to come about at some point. Educate yourself on it, you know what I mean? So when that shit does come around, you could actually be, you know what I mean, a leader in that industry. And that's what they
You know
actually
that?
doing
Yeah,
right now, bro. That's what they
That's
doing.
what.
So y'all already,
That's-
that's just a sneaking entity is about to be. All right,
Hold on,
so
bro.
look into
That's
that shit.
remarkable.
All right, puffin panda
Shut-
nigga, get it?
Shout out to you on that. Shout out to you. That's remarkable for real. Like
Yeah, we man's doing big things for you. So look,
expanding your horizon is a beautiful thing.
Blessings.
Let's keep around the music. What I wanted to ask you, like in terms of Bahamian music,
Yo,
where you feel like we stand right now, globally, as in terms of Bahamian music, what do you think we need to do to get a little bit more mainstream? Because I feel like we have the talent, we just don't have the business aspect as down pockets
it's
we
more
should.
global recognition type what?
Right. So, in your opinion, what do you feel we need to do in terms of our music over here?
it all starts from the government, bro. And actually establishing.
Government for music.
No, well, watch this. Let me show you something.
I
And
don't hear the point.
Yeah, I don't hear this.
not to be political or anything of that sort, but actually establishing a committee that respects the talent of the Bahamian musicians to actually, hey, to put in anything of any kind of legislation, anything of that sort, you know what I mean, into the laws of us not to say, hey, if you're playing or streaming of any kind of Bahamian music, they should build a relationship with RICAA or whatever it's called, you know, who does all the streaming shit. Build a relationship with them that, hey, we want to build a relationship with you that when Bahamians or people in the country of the Bahamas are actually playing particular songs, that these artists can actually be paid. All right, and once we can establish that from the root, it will then go on, because once the government actually puts into legislation that Bahamians can get paid for their streams or for their radio plays, then radios, when they play their music, are gonna even push those artists more, because now these artists are gonna push their music more. They get played on the radios because they know they're gonna get paid, which means that they can get their followers or their friends to then request that song on the radio, which means that the radio is getting more traction. All right, and then with that additional traction, the artist is also going to get more attention from those radio plays, because it's going to be. Go ahead.
You don't think the radio aspect of music now has fallen out of place, because it's we now in a streaming era.
And
so,
realize I said build a relationship with the international company. I forgot its name, but I think it's RCAA record company. I
still think the onus fall more on the individual in music in the Bahamas, right? More so the government.
No, but see, listen. But if the government of the Bahamas is able to, because watch this, really and truly, there's a law that actually, says that, any kind of music being played in the U.S., these artists should be paid for that. That's something that they advocated, for a long time, it's a long time ago. However, if the Bahamas is able to do the same thing, even if it's with this U.S. based company that actually, tracks, the streaming numbers of any kind of music being played on the internet, whether it's through Tidal, whether it's through YouTube, whether it's through iTunes, no matter where. This company actually tracks that, and that's how these artists are able to get paid or streams. Really and truly, like a 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine isn't any kind of big artist.
I want to talk about him a little bit.
That's a whole different one.
He is popular because of streams, bro. Because he trolls the internet, and if you realize, if you get about, I think it's
we could get on them a little more.
I think it's about. I think if it's 1 million streams, is it 1 million streams? 1 million streams, you get paid like $7,000. I think, I'm not sure. From YouTube, but I'm just telling you, like, bro, there's an actual system set up that tells you how much you can get paid for streams, even if it's on YouTube or Tidal or anything of that sort. If the government is able to actually pull that information in, or that legislation or that plan into their legislation, then Bahamian artists will be able to benefit from these streams that they're getting. Because right now, Bahamians are putting music on the internet and they ain't getting shit from it. All right.
No, but at the end of the day, if you on YouTube, you still allowed to be paid.
Watch this. Bahamians right now, they use
and to further that, the reason why those laws was implemented in America is because of the knowledge of the people. Like, you really think the government of the U.S. is giving a fuck about music and streaming?
It's the knowledge of the people. It's the knowledge of the people. But now, look.
There's the people in those industries that gain the knowledge.
It's the knowledge of the people of the U.S. That's why they put it into legislation. But now, the Bahamian people also has that same knowledge. So why not do the same thing that the U.S. government did? And try to create a law that supports Bahamian artists. Watch this. Bahamians, all right, versus U.S. artists right now. All right, a United States artist can use DistroKid. I'm gonna use that as an example. They can use DistroKid, so they create a song, all right, that they produce 100%, lyrics 100% theirs. They copyrighted everything. You know what I mean? Put that song on DistroKid and distributed it to all the other streaming medias, right? So once that song is getting a number of plays, they will get a check in the mail, right? Bahamians use the same method of distribution for their music, all right? They're getting hella numbers of streams, no matter if it's 1,000, 2,000, it doesn't matter. They're getting streams, even if they're supposed to get paid 7 cents. They ain't getting that 7 cents that they actually owed because the music is being streamed. And the reason they ain't getting that is because there is no legislation in the law that says that I must pay you as an international artist, although you're using our international platforms, but there's no law that says that you as an international artist is obligated to receive any kind of payments from my company for streaming your music, all right, or distributing your music.
So what you're saying is basically the government need to come into a partnership with this foreign entity or whatever.
Exactly.
So that Bahamian artists get paid, and you feel like that to promote more Bahamians to promote their music more.
Exactly. Now you understand.
So how do you think we could bring that to the forefront? Because we need the knowledge. We actually need
the same way that they can create, the same way that the government can create a marijuana commission or whatever the case may be, or they can create what's called a Christian council or whatever it may be. They can create a committee for the Bahamas music industry. All right.
Well, the real issue is having people in place who could even communicate this to the leaders of the Bahamas, bro. Because like I said in one of the previous podcasts, bro, there's all type of old people who about to kick the bucket, bro. Who live in the Bahamas. They ain't be open to new ideas like that, bro. So how you gonna present this to them?
So
that's what I'm trying to get you to understand now, because
and let me show you.
The government might be behind these entities in terms of Christian council.
All right.
But these were people and leaders in our community that brought this about.
So this is how you actually get it done, and it's real simple.
So it have to start from us.
Watch it, and I'm gonna get to that. It's real simple. All right. So you get a community of folks who actually believe in, or have the vision of actually making this thing possible, establishing a legitimate committee for the Bahamian music industry who will go out there and advocate for different ways for Bahamians to get paid, whether it be online or, for performances or anything of that sort, and actually getting recognized as a legitimate industry in the Bahamas. All right. So the way you do that is get those folks together. Those folks then go and actually get the license to be an official business or an official organization in the Bahamas, right? And once you get that, then you start doing your campaigns. It's real simple. Once you get your campaigns out there, whether it be putting up street signs, whether it be, protesting outside of Parliament, whether it be, schedule a meeting with the fucking government in Parliament or whatever the case may be, and actually, preaching to them and letting them know, what your ideas and what your visions are to accomplish as a committee. Start doing press conferences. All you got, wait, you know how easy it is to actually book a press conference for any kind of news news station inside the Bahamas? It's real simple, bro. One phone call. Hey, we're having a press conference. We'd like you guys to come on down.
All right. Well, I don't want to go in circles about this. In all details into
Can I get some
us having the knowledge and turning that into the business aspect of music, because I feel like we like the business aspect. I don't want to go in circles on this. Yeah. But what else you been into? Like, what else you been getting yourself into in terms of keeping afloat around this time? Like, these some tough times mentally and financially for a lot of people. Like, what you been doing to keep yourself afloat
and
stay positive?
And honestly, bro, and that's why I was telling you earlier. Like, Bahama Mobile Sound is my passive income. So understanding that that's a business that can make revenue on the internet. I don't actually have to meet a customer. I can just pull up on Zoom, do a presentation that you know about, and if you like it, you can buy into it, kind of situation. And then it's also I'm getting paid monthly once you sign in. All right, so that's just really passive income right there, and that's, like I said, it's something that I was looking into to help my main business, which is trade events. It's something that I was looking into to help organize my customer base and maintain a relationship with them in an automated way. And that was it. And once I developed that platform, I was able to, expand it, whereas I can offer it to other companies in the Bahamas that also may need that same kind of, customer or business assistance and relationship, that they want to build with their customers. All right. So, that's how I actually got into that. Now, in other words, to maintain myself, every morning when I wake up, shout out, send a prayer, what's not, I haven't recorded a song in maybe since the beginning of the pandemic, to be honest. But I do have music, and I do be writing every now and again. I put on my phone, and I, jot some shit down. And whenever I do get, in the booth or what's not, I have a lot of shit that I'm going to put down. All right. But it's always, hey, whenever something comes to mind, jot it down, put it on paper, and so forth, But yeah, so to maintain, it's just really, pushing the business, spending time with family, my mom, my girl, my brother, my little brothers, my sisters, and so forth.
When you get married, because you gotta go before me. You know why? This nigga freeze on us.
I tell you, put my hands on the spot because it's why I freeze, buddy. Wow, that's sick. Wow, that's sick.
I can need you. I'm using your production. I'm using your production company for my way. Whenever it is.
Let me show you.
Listen, I need you for my way. Alright?
Tell our R&B to be played, bro.
Just tell her.
So
Neo Soul and Stella R&B. That's it. That's all I need.
So
that's all I need from you, bro.
It actually, speaking of just marriage and what's not, one of my main clientele is actually the wedding industry and what's not. And with me experiencing so much weddings and hearing so many different love stories from these couples,
let me hear this bullshit. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm on some real shit right now, bro, and just listening to all these different love stories, it makes me really say, hey, I need to get married soon. You know what I mean? It was not.
Yeah, you're getting older too.
Yeah, but shout out to my girl. She's been a really great support system. Yeah, I met my girl. Honestly, I met my girl in the club, bro. Like, and from I met her, like, I knew that, hey, that's who I wanted to be with.
Some 2003 shit.
You see what I'm saying? And
we did.
No, dog. Me and my girl didn't even connect that night. When I meet her, I mean, I met her that night, but I met her like through a friend type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Down the line, just maintaining communication, we was able to, build a great friendship, build a great relationship, and that's Mr. Watson. So she actually sitting right here watching this entire.
Yeah, that's why you flipping trying to get all the brownie points right now. But shout out to all the females.
My girl is a great support system.
Shout out to all the females holding out in again, hanging down. No.
How long y'all been together now?
We started dating. It's been 2 years now. 2 years. 2 years.
2 years.
This ain't no time to fuck up, but it's sitting right there, bro.
You know her for some time though, before 2 years.
About 4 to 5 years. Knowing each other. We've been together.
How do you know? How did you find out, or how did you know she was it? Like you was.
All right. So basically.
Hey, you put my ass on the spot. She right there, bro.
Yeah, give us some because you know why I
doing this. Bro. I ain't afraid to fucking admit my shit, dog. Like,
you know why I doing this, damn? Because I want to give us some real shit.
Bro.
You want some real shit? All right.
Yeah, don't come here trying to spit no poetry on this shit.
Ain't no poetry shit. Ain't no poetry shit. But watch
that's what it was. It was biting.
100. Watch it.
It was biting, right?
100. Watch it. 100. Watch it. So I'm in the fucking club, right? I'm in the club. You know what I mean? One of her friends, you know what I mean, who was a little more, and we in our Playboy days, we wanted to get a little more, you know what I mean, fucking out there, you know what I mean, ready to fucking get down that night.
I still is one now.
You say, so fucking, watch your flex.
Hey,
so her friend, her friend, it was me and my boy in the club that night, right? So fucking, her friend was like dancing and like in the middle of the fucking club, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Us out there, right? But she was like posted up on her boyfriend at the time. You know what I mean? But I already spotted her. But at the same time, I'm like, all right, she got a boyfriend. I can really fuck with her because she got a boyfriend. So I'm gonna just fuck with the friend of them. Like she just having fun right now. I'm just trying to have some fun too. So, and by talking to the friend or what's not, and then my boy ended up fucking. I don't know how he ended up getting her information, but he ended up talking to my girl now. You know what I'm saying? But after that night, when me and him was talking, and I was not after that, a couple of days later, we was talking, and he was like, "Yo, how things going during that shorty?" You know what I mean? He's like, "But I already feel this one." I said, "I already feel this one." So we switched girls. We fucking switched girls. And then fucking like I just out the blue. I was on some friendly shit, dog. We wasn't really pushing it. You know what I mean?
The switch ended up working.
We just ended up switching and just having like a legit friendship, with the girls or what's not. And then me and Shorty end up talking, even longer or what's not. And then one thing led to the next, and we are in a 2-year relationship today. But yeah, but I knew from I saw in the club that I was actually more interested in her. However, I started talking to her friend first. But at the end of the day, I still got who I wanted, and then, so, boom.
Hey,
stories.
It's it always difficult for me. It always difficult for me to transition from a friend stage into a relationship. Like I always get stuck right
Let
there.
me show you. Let me show you, bro.
Because for me,
See,
like once I feel like you're too close, you're too close to me in terms of like I feel this friend vibe from you. It's hard for me to transition into you being a part of my life as a girlfriend.
That's something you gotta swallow up and just.
That's what I learned, yeah.
Easy. And that's something I had to do too, dog. You know. However, I mean, I'm not the most public, out there and just showboating my relationship or so far. But we got a lot of ammo. If we wanted to drop some shit on the net today, you got ammo to fuck the fucking
Stop the
city.
fire, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like I just really enjoy having the privacy of my relationship and just enjoying what we have going on. Ain't no side shit, no funny shit going on, nothing of that sort.
Fuck that.
But
I can't wait to flex.
Yeah, I mean that's on you, bro.
Yeah, wait to flex.
But see,
Fuck
and
that.
let me show you something, bro. And let me show you something.
Hold on now. We ain't doing this no more.
Davies, you could probably relate to me because I hit you up before too. You know what I mean? But another reason why I really like really just enjoy my privacy is because even the ones that closest to you be the ones that cross you. You know what I mean? And
shit, bro.
You saying and fucking that was a situation I was faced with, bro. Me, thinking everything cool, we do music together. Was not at the end of the day, you on the slick trying to, fuck with who I was dating at the time, So like, you know what I mean? So instead of me just introducing my girl to all my boys and what's not, fuck that shit, bro. If you see us, then yeah, you see us. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? Only if you really a day one to me or what's not, you really know what's really going on in my life, bro. Like, and that's just something I really been pushing, a lot. And it may hurt us sometimes, although, how we go about or whatever. If somebody asks, I'll let you know, like, yeah, I got a girl. This is what's going on with my relationship. So, but
that could be a tricky part in relationships too. When you're trying to keep things private, but your girl thinking it's more like you trying to hide it.
But if you really pay attention, if you really pay attention,
there was no skin. That's why he's smiling like that on a gala style.
But hold on, if you really pay attention to like my gram and shit, you can see that I in a relationship. I mean, there's pictures of us there. It just ain't the picture of us being all lovey-dovey or real, caught up or what's not. Like you would expect, someone to post if they do blast their relationship out there. But I mean, we have those type of pictures and shit. Don't get me wrong, but it ain't no there for the world to see. That's something for our true ones to see. And we have our photo albums. We have pictures on our phones, and we share our pictures with family and friends and what's not. But that's really about it right there. It's really respecting that privacy and having dog. It's been working for me. I can't really complain.
One day we could come on this podcast and we got a conversation about that. Trying to keep your relationship private and not make your woman feel as though you're trying to keep her private.
Are you trying to hide it?
I'm sure there's time she questioned it. Nah, don't get me wrong. I mean, everyone ain't perfect, but at the same time, you just always have to ensure that, or reassure that everything's okay and you're 100 with her.
I'm more of the person of what working for the relationship. So if the privacy working for the relationship, then that's fine. If she's the type that thrive herself on wanting to be shown off, then I don't give a fuck. We can do that. Like I say, I always ready to flex.
Hey, she can do what she wants. Don't get me wrong. She can do what she want to do. I'm just telling you, like how I am. All right. Yeah. But if she want to post us, she could do whatever.
Gotta compromise though. Compromise.
Hey, definitely. Trust me, bro. I don't carry her high for anything that she does. She's been a real support system to me. I am today because the support of her.
That's what's up.
Shout
out to your girl.
I can't even front that, dog.
Shout out to your girl. I don't know. I don't know if you'll put a name on the pod, but you don't have to.
I don't give a fuck. Y'all you probably can't even find any. Not even Letitia.
She might give a fuck, but shout out to Letitia. We do got some music we want to get into. This is a music podcast as well. I guess Wizzo, we had to step out for a minute. It was great having him. Shout out to him and what he's doing right now. It's beautiful. It's great to see the younger generation just really trying to put forward some life into this country and do something new. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he came a long way, bro. You ready?
Right,
His development is solid, bro.
Yeah, just to see the positivity and the change and just the greatness and what he's doing, like is inspiring. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Let's segue on to these reviews. What you check out any albums? You know about anything that drop?
Yeah, I know Future just dropped something. I know, but Drake new project what he just dropped too. Right. I haven't heard the full 2 albums, but I heard a few tracks off of them. They're pretty nice, bro. Right. They have some nice tracks, you know.
Future dropped his High of Life project today, actually. Mm-hmm. I didn't get a chance to really go over it. I heard a few songs, so I don't really want to deep dive into that. I heard 1 or 2 that I like. Hard to choose one. That's a really big one for me. Check that out.
Hard to choose one.
Yeah. That's really.
This project that he dropped it as a mixtape or as an album?
I think it's an album.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I think it's an album. That's his album. All right.
Yeah, I definitely gotta listen to the rest of that for sure, bro.
Right, really good listen. We got some good things we can listen to over the weekend. Last week, the Slime and B, Future and Tugger, they dropped a mixtape. That was really good. I was surprised on the collab. I didn't know that they would mesh so well.
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Chris Brown and Tugger. Yeah, I didn't expect them to mesh so well on a mixtape. It kind of reminded me of, I don't know if you heard a few years back, the Tiger and Chris Brown project that they came up with.
The Fun of a Fun.
Fun of a Fun. Hey, that's still banging to me. That's one of
the biggest. I know you used to be getting on niggas for not listening to R&B and things, but that's one of the biggest mixtapes for me, bro. Right there. That Fun of a Fun. I probably could sing you every song on that.
Listen to me. Listen to me. That shit's that's still in my playlist to this day.
Yeah, that's still banging.
That's still in my playlist. But
yeah, bro, they got some big songs on that, bro, for sure.
Yeah, you know, right now his single, he came up with the single "Go Crazy" a few weeks ago before the actual project dropped. So "Go Crazy" right now is screaming like mad, especially on TikTok.
Yeah.
Right, I like it. I like it. Then Kalani, she came out with a project. It was all good until it wasn't.
Some little toxic music for the girls, them.
You know the vibes. But hey,
for the gallus boy, them.
Yeah, I be into the toxic shit. That that was a fire flame she dropped there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't really get too deep into it. I think it's like 15 tracks. I think I got to about track 9.
Mm-hmm.
I like it so far. I like what I heard from her. Like I was telling you, it was a sleeper. There's a sleeper album you should check out. Take Time by Javon. That's a good album. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. It's Giveon.
All right. I gotta do a better job of getting into all this new music and thing, man.
Yeah, you
branching out from the little reggae and dancehall and things.
Hey, trust me, the vibes there, boy. Like, see, I don't know if you be dealing with the type of chicks I deal with, but like.
Hey, bro, I got a solid little R&B playlist and thing. Nah, don't get me wrong, bro. I could switch it up for the girls, them, you know? But it's just that my go-to ain't really do R&B and thing. I really be in them vibes all the time, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how that go. I ain't just no R&B vibes, though.
I really been more so on my neo-soul vibe than R&B. Mm-hmm. Some good R&B coming out, and I feel like R&B making a bounce back in terms of rap. I just, to be honest with you, like, I hear a rap album that I was enthused about, like, that stick to me. Since, let me see. The last rap album I say that stick to me really was Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle. and Rick Ross' last project. That was a really good rap album.
Yeah, Rick Ross was nice. Rick
Ross
always dropping some nice shit, bro.
Yeah, Rossi always
I feel like
on
he don't get the respect that he deserve in this game, bro. He nice, bro.
Ross up there, boy. He up there. I tell you the truth.
Yeah, right.
Russ had a good album last year too. I was fucking with that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I still think that's a really good album. But yeah, that's all I got for music. I don't know if you got anything else. And he can't tell you and spit on us.
I ain't got no new cartel or nothing like that right now. I know in the entertainment world, I don't know if you see Popcorn lately, but he done gonna cut his hair. He got a fresh schoolboy cut right now. They tell him they gotta call him Khan because he ain't pop yet, bro.
He ain't pop no more.
No, so it's just Khan.
That's some shit, eh?
Yeah, bro, he cut his hair for real on some different vibes.
Hey, I was watching the Jordan doc, right? You don't think that highlight, like, you don't think Jordan a little sensitive? Like this documentary highlighting how sensitive he is as a person?
I mean, just showing that this boy is a human at the end of the day, bro. You see what I'm saying? He just like everybody else in his experience, different emotions, you know? It's just that sometimes certain things happen and his emotions run deeper than other people's emotions might run, you know? That type of.
For me, but I was looking at the shit that he's used to drive him. Like for the normal person,
like how he making up shit to just try and drive him.
Yeah, like to me, that's some really
different.
Yeah, like that's some really, and I know he's been through some hardship in terms of the passing of his father and just really dealing with the media. I can't really attest on how difficult that is of being such an icon and such a, you know what I mean, a mogul in terms of what you do. But
and imagine being back in the day when people are talking that shit about you and you don't have like social media or a platform where you could really voice,
right?
Like really say something to like defend yourself, you know?
Right. But
yeah,
look at how he fucked up his relation. Well, not him, but the relationship with him and Barkley is now fucked up because of what Barkley said about him. It seems like he just take a lot of things too hard, and he's taking certain things too personal, which is fine. But for me, I just didn't understand like how emotional he was and how sensitive he was as a person, as an individual, because you don't really see it on the basketball court. You see the drive, and you see his determination, but you don't really see that emotional side of him. Unlike besides, I guess, the Kobe passing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, facts.
I still think Pippen is a selfish motherfucker if you ask me. Because I really have a problem with that nigga, to be honest with you.
Like I say, with Pippen, he just didn't really have he wasn't headstrong enough to be dealing with certain situations. He not headstrong enough to deal with certain situations, bro. And he just let it get the best of him, bro. Right. Like I said, you can't really hate on them for putting himself or like I can't.
No,
really I could.
Yeah, I could. Yeah, no, I ain't rolling with it. I could.
But you play ball, but you know how it is from a baller perspective.
Yeah, I could.
Be the hardest on the team. You won't be taking the last shot in the game, bro.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
you shouldn't have made that decision. You shouldn't have made the decision, but dog, like that's how I go sometimes. Like.
I'm still an avid believer in putting egos to the side, and you gotta realize as a leader, you gotta check that shit out the door. Like the egos, no matter the situation, you have to check that shit out the door because you have to realize when you're working with people, when you're partnershiping with people, it's bigger than you. It's always bigger than you, no matter the situation. Yeah, you have the right to feel some type of way, but as a leader, you have to keep your emotions intact in situations like that.
Definitely, you got to know how to put them things to the side for sure.
Right, and that's a testament to show that not every talent deserves to be a leader. Because Pippen was talented. He was talented. Like
he's a raw talent for sure.
Yeah, that goes without saying. But in terms of being a leader, I don't think he was ever at that level as to where Michael Jordan was. A lot of people has criticized Michael Jordan for the way he leads, but like I think he did a great job in the way he's doing it. You know what I mean?
Definitely. He got some hardware to prove it too. Right. You know, so yeah, but like you say, ain't everybody made out to be a leader, dog. And like I was saying, he just wasn't. You could see that he's not as headstrong as he's supposed to be. You know, that's crazy though.
Yeah, but on to some.
I can see myself doing some shit like that too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
What's that?
I said I can see myself doing some shit like that too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, y'all some selfish niggas. That's why. You know what I mean? But
sometimes you got to prove a point for you.
Yeah, not with the team success at all, though.
You're right, though.
I roll that. But yeah, on to some sad shit. Hey, I don't really like to touch on situations like this, but I think it happened in February. It's just coming to the light, like maybe over a week and a half ago. But tragic passing of Ahmaud Arbey in Georgia. It's a regular civilian. He was jogging in the neighborhood allegedly, and 3 suspects. I'm not sure on the names. I need to get the names on them. But
yeah, we don't really care too much with their names. We know what's going on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everybody know about the story by now, for sure.
We have the responsibility to give it to our fans, though.
Yeah.
We can get the names on them. It was alleged that they expected him to be a burglary suspect and approached him and took the law into their own hands, which resulted in Ahmaud Arbery's life being taken. Unfortunately, I'd like to sing prayers to his family. Rest in peace to Ahmaud Arbery. It's a sad situation. Yeah. Like, I'm just tired of seeing this same thing happening over and over. Like, when is it gonna change? Like, when is something going to break? Because I feel like, me personally, there's gonna be the same outcome for him as it was for Trayvon Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And sad to say, but it's like they take more onus on the perpetrators or the suspects named to be white people in these situations. Mm-hmm. And I think it's so important that more people or more citizens, especially black citizens, go and protect themselves and like try to gain legal firearm, because it could save your life in situations like this. You know what I mean? I would much rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6 in any situation.
Real talk.
So,
real talk, bro.
Like, we got to realize that these systems and these laws and the certain amendments that white people may have, they don't bend them the way they do for them, like for us. And we have to realize that it's just sad to know that it's not the first situation, it's not going to be the last.
Definitely not going to be the last, bro.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel on like the whole situation.
I feel like, bro, that's the best advice right there, bro, for everybody who's in. Well, I mean, it's legal to carry in the States, so if you could get it, you know, I'm pretty sure it's harder for black people to obtain the license than it is for white people. But if you can and obtain like the right to buy firearms legally, you definitely should, bro.
Yeah, like,
already see the law, they don't really care about us, bro. If it wasn't for social media, we wouldn't even know. But you see what I'm saying? We wouldn't even know but that.
Yeah, because this situation
happened.
Bro,
May, and it's just coming to light, bro.
Yeah, this shit happened in February, and it's just coming to light. And shout out to everybody that participated in the Biden of getting these guys arrested through social media, because I felt like social media played a big part in that. Like, it wasn't until people started really protesting via social media, via Instagram, that it forced it forced like the DAs and to really pursue these guys.
Open their eyes, you know? Yeah, for real.
Right. They had a situation, and this, I don't want to speak on this because I'm not like 100% sure on Fox, but they had a situation in Louisville, Kentucky over the weekend, maybe a few days ago, I think it was 2 days ago, where the cops, they barged into the wrong apartment again, and it resulted in the fatal death of a lady by the name of Brunea Taylor. Yeah, Brunea Taylor, I think her name was. And they were looking for suspects involved with drugs, and I guess it was a situation where they barged in, or they had a arrest warrant for the wrong property. Like they went into the wrong apartment, and it ended in a death. It's sad.
Sad, bro.
And it's just to me, it's foreseeing what's gonna come from this now, because here we have another situation where the law enforcement, it was due diligence, like they didn't take due diligence. And that's malpractice.
Definitely.
And they're claiming now that they had an arrest warrant and they knocked on the door, but the fiance of the boyfriend of the suspect, sorry, the victim, he's saying that they didn't, that they just barged in the apartment, and I guess they came in contact with the victim, and allegedly there were shots were fired.
Like it's crazy that they would even use like deadly force like that for an arrest warrant, you know?
It's sad.
Like, it's crazy like that's their first resort, bro. It's sad, bro. That shit never gonna change.
Yeah,
shit never gonna change, bro.
Most of the time it's their intent though. And that's what we have to realize.
Exactly.
Because now I think the boyfriend is in custody, or he was arrested for attempted murder on the police officer, because I think he shot back. But he's in the protection of his home. Like, so he should have that right. If you barge into this apartment, like I think he has
even know what's going on. Yeah,
he has the right to protect himself, or to at least bear arms, at least if it's legal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know the exact gun laws in Kentucky, but that shit is sad, man. Like when is it gonna change? When is it gonna change?
Bro, it's been going on from Thy Kingdom Come, bro. You already know.
But once again, prayers to Brenea's family. R.I.P. Something else. As a community, we need to get together and try to figure out like ways to really combat these situations, and how to prevent really justice not being served in our favor.
Yeah.
Like that's the resolution we have to come to. Like it's time that these people they go through due process and prosecution, and the law has been served correctly in our favor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just another sad situation. I don't know if you've been in 6ix9ine live this weekend, but I didn't take too much. I didn't go into it, but I heard a few things on it. Like I heard a few rappers going back and forth about, because we all know 6ix9ine's back home.
Yeah. I didn't go on the live feed or nothing, but I heard the song that he dropped. And probably breaking all type of records or whatever the case may be for the song.
I didn't hear the song. I didn't listen to it. I heard he dropped a record. I didn't hear the song, but I know
there's a lot of screaming for sure.
Yeah, he broke the record. I think he broke Eminem's record for the most streams in a day.
Yeah, and he broke Tory Lane's record for the IG
Live. Yeah, he had like
crazy
2 million on the IG Live.
It's crazy.
To me, I don't want to put too much stock into it. Like I just think it's a nasty situation.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I thought he would have come out a little more sincere than he did. From what I've heard,
humble, right?
Right. From what I've been hearing, he's still on the bragging shit. He's still trolling. He's still doing this shit. It's nasty,
bro.
and to me, I think it's gonna end bad. I don't know.
Bro, if you had a song that he released, bro, like I said, a whole lot of screaming and shit, and I'm like, bro, this dude ain't changed at all. I understand, like, this your image and this how you got your fans or whatever, but bro, you almost got locked up for life, dog, and you still on the same shit? That don't make no sense, bro.
It's like you bump your head and then you come out and you would think that he would have a renewed way of doing things.
Yeah.
But it's still the same. So
yeah, obviously he learn shit, and you got to blame
social media.
Bro. Yeah, social media and the system, bro. Because like, if he was really found guilty for the charges that are brought against him, bro, like that whole thing with famous people having preference or famous people getting special treatment and shit, that gotta stop, bro. Because at the end of the day, he's a regular human just like us, bro. Like if he commit murder, he need to go to jail for life, just like if anybody else, if they commit murder, and they go to jail for life. You see what he's saying? So when you get these niggas a slap on the wrist, that's why I keep doing this dumb shit, bro.
Let me give you my take on it. I feel like he was fed from day one.
Mm-hmm.
Like before the whole snitching situation, I felt like they brought him into the game. And I don't want to sound like a conspiracy theorist because that's not what I'm on at all.
Yeah.
But I felt like he had something to do in terms of like just bringing an organization down, because there's no way that he can infiltrate a gang. Being the type of person he was, gain the success that he did in social media and in this era, and actually now he got caught up in all the shit that comes with being in a gang or allegedly being in a gang. And everything just worked out in his favor. He spent about 2 years or a year and a half in prison.
I don't even think he spent a year, bro. Was he up for a whole year?
2 years. I think he was like almost 2 years, 18 months or so. But like getting brought in on racketeering charges is nothing. That's nothing light. Like they don't.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like that ain't no slap on the wrist offense, bro.
Exactly.
You get a slap on the wrist, bro. It's crazy.
To me, it's kind of strange. Like I didn't try to put too much stock into it, but I just felt like it was something up from him from the break. Like I never felt his vibe. I never understood why rappers would entertain him, why they would reply to the shitty. Like they know what he about. They know he's into the trolling.
Yeah.
They know his whole facade is just to like bring beef and bring problems his way.
Loud.
Just
be loud. That's what I'm here for.
Right. So like I just hope like people realize what it is and stop feeding into it. Just let this guy, let's let him go away. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
let him away.
Yeah, he's a poison to the game for me. Like I ain't rolling with it. I ain't fucking with it at all.
Adam ain't gonna do every year. That's facts, bro.
You get any COVID updates? I know you stay on par with the COVID.
I mean, I see that I heard California, they about to extend their lockdown for additional 3 more months. So that ain't really too good. And then I see the Democrats trying to sign in another stimulus bill. We already know how you feel with them type of talks. So, they the updates that I got as far as that concerned for this week or whatever the case would be, you know.
So here and that, what you think? But over here, I feel like if they extending, like in most of the states in the U.S., they extending their lockdown. What do you think?
Lockdown rules or whatever.
Yeah, what do you think? But over here, I feel like there's no, it's not a definite answer on when we're gonna be resuming or getting back to. I know we doing the phase process.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think we're in phase 1.
Yeah, we in phase 1B right now. I think.
Right.
1B, yeah.
Right. So I don't think there's a definite answer on when we're gonna be totally up and running. The effect I think is gonna have on the country is tremendous.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I would like to see how we're gonna bounce back from this. Like, there's a lot of things that can be taken from this, positively and negatively. But I think we just as a people need to come together in these times, because
Definitely.
it's gonna be a load. It's gonna be a long road. To tell you the truth,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a long road.
They're gonna definitely make our country have to rely on another source of like income though, because tourism ain't gonna really kick off again until like next year, bro.
Right. How you feel about
Sure.
how you feel about the resignation of Dr. Sands?
Bro, this I don't feel like he should have put up a resignation. I feel like if the prime minister felt like what he did was wrong or warranted a resignation, that should have come from the prime minister, not people saying, "Oh, hey, but you need to resign because this and that." Woo, 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 woo. I mean, at the end of the day, the laws that were put in place, the emergency orders, are pretty serious business, you know. And if you decide to take that shit in your own hands, then you got to deal with the consequence. If a consequence is to come back from it, you know. But I mean, at the end of the day, what he did, bro, was trying to help the country.
Yeah,
that's the long and short of it, bro. He is trying to help the country, and it ended up helping the country because they brought in numerous test kits.
Kits, right.
To a country that don't have no tests. You see what I'm saying? So I don't feel like it warranted his resignation. And I also feel like the prime minister should have accepted it. But it is what it is, bro.
But I how I look at it, I don't want to speak too much on it, but how I look at it is what I've been saying from the beginning. Like, I feel like in some ways we focusing more on the punishment of breaking these order laws or the emergency order laws. I feel like we focusing more on the punishment rather than combating or slowing down the spread of this virus.
And just being logical about it.
Yeah, it's because I understand he broke the orders and the emergency law, but let's be real, fam. It's mad people out there doing what they have to do and stretching these laws to benefit them.
Bro, trust me, dog. There really is.
So, exactly. So if he's doing what he's doing in his powers to try and really combat or help slow down the spread of this virus for the community and for the nation, I think like that's something that can be brushed to the side, and it's something that can be held and dealt with privately. Like,
yeah, bro.
It's like to me, too much things in politics is being brought to the forefront because of social media now, and I feel like a lot of decisions being made is being made because of the public light and the public knowledge of what's going on.
But that's how social media can get tricky, because it can either hurt you, or it can either help you, or it can really, really hurt you, dog, with certain situations.
Yeah,
so you got to know how to really work that social media line and see if that's a fine line for real.
Yeah.
But like I say, I mean, at the end of the day, he wasn't supposed to even put in a resignation, bro. If it was me, the prime minister would have to come to me and say, but look here, buddy, you fuck up, you fuck it. You see what I'm saying? I ain't writing no letter because everyone's saying, oh, I need to put in a resignation because what I do is wrong. But I just bring all like 100 test kits. How much test kits we had before that? Like 10? And I just bring 100? And they ain't like these some foreigners, bro. They foreigners, but these like homeowners, bro. You know? And they had negative test results. And they quarantined at their house when they arrived. So I mean, like, the other day, all I do is benefit the Bahamas, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up getting fired for helping out the country, really. You know? It's crazy.
At the end of the day, I'm on this side. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to speak too much on it, but
for real. We ain't get too political.
From my observation, it was fucked up. And
definitely.
That's all I get on that. You have anything else you want to talk about? Anything you want?
I don't have no pressing issues right now. Except, I'm on a gallus and thing you don't know.
But I don't know, man. That's a good part today. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Once again, I wanna shout out all the essential workers. We dedicate these episodes to y'all. In these tough times, y'all been there. Y'all been right on the front line fighting for just just the health of this nation. You know what I mean? You've been doing a good job. I also feel like we're doing a really good job in terms of the spread of this virus. Like that's one thing I can commend the government for, like jumping on this ahead of time and really combating like the spread of this virus. Like we're doing a really good job, personally to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I feel like we are doing a good job for real, bro. We really have like our numbers not growing as exponentially as other countries, bro. So I feel like, yeah, we're a smaller country, so we are some little harder for us, but I feel like we really doing a good job, bro, for real.
Yeah, we doing excellent. But shout out to the essential workers. Right, shout out to the people. Shout out to the Bahamian people for policing themselves. We was having a struggle with the social distancing early on.
Yeah, it's a little struggle.
Yeah, but I feel like we on top of things now. You guys are policing yourself a bit better. Things are working out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah, we've been doing good. We've been doing good in terms of social distancing. I'm ready to get out here. I don't know about you, bro. It's been a good pod.
Yeah, wrap it up, man. It's a good pod. Shout out to the boys bringing it in every podcast. You already know.
You know how that goes. Shout out to all our listeners and viewers on YouTube right now. I apologize for last week. We had some technical difficulties. I hope
very technical difficulties.
Yeah. We did a better job of getting it to you guys. We had to get it to you guys this week. But shout out to you guys for being there with us. Like I said, this is a journey. This is not a sprint. There's going to be some tough times, and I appreciate you guys being here with us through everything. Just love. And remember, everything you do it with love and light. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Until next week, we out.
Peace and love.